Hey guys, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How are you? Today I'm going to do an oracle read for those that are in the struggle. I hope all of you are doing good today. Please remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates. Please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe to either one of my channels. That helps me get the messages out from Spirit. If you have it within you to support my work, the links will be linked down below. I'm in desperate times, as I'm also in the struggle, and can use all the help that I can get, and it's very appreciated. Spirit, what do those in the struggle need? Spirit, what do those in the struggle need? What message? The 9 worlds. Everything is connected. The fate of one affects the fate of all. Unite for a cause. Darkness and light, good and evil, beginnings and ends, birth and death are connected. We are never alone. Which is absolutely true. While there is a natural ebb and flow and even battles between elements, the whole ultimately seeks balance and harmony. When all worlds end at Ragnarok, we know the cycle begins again and the world reforms. Elements first. Wow. Wow, this is profound. So we are going through a rebirth and a death of the old society into a new society. And a lot of things are very unknown right now. And a lot of tempers and emotions are running extremely high in the world. And we, as those that are in the struggle, really need to be careful to not get attached to those energies and to find the balance within ourselves. As this is Asgard and this is Muspelheim, okay, we need to find Midgard, and that's our center. So you need to find that center within yourself. Okay, it is a very interesting time. And we need to balance in ourselves, knowing that, you know, we also might be shifting into a rebirth. Our old paradigm in our own lives are ending, and we're here for a rebirth, but we just maybe can't see it just yet. Spirit, what does those in the struggle need? So again, those of you in the struggle, there might be so much chaos going on. You know that you're going through a rebirth, and it might just, you might not be able to see it, but we're going to clarify. Spirit, what does the people in the struggle need to know? What messages for those in the struggle, Spirit? I'll take it. So we have calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. We have duality, many meanings, misunderstandings. And we have clarity, planning, releasing illusion. So calming the waters kind of flew out, and it's peaceful self-regulation, which goes perfectly with the 9 worlds here because you want to find the balance. It's time for you to take an honest look at your daily energy, at Are things too hectic for you to maintain a calm approach to your tasks? You may feel you have no control, but you can and must regulate the pace of your everyday activities, always devoting some time to your own peaceful priorities. The waters of life run deep, and there are often deeper personal lessons than you may be aware of. You have the ability to be self-directed, set boundaries, create balance, and stay calm and spirit connected, even in the middle of personal or professional storms. In the face of unending and sometimes frantic demands of life, this card is telling you to stop and trust in the unwavering truth of your soul's universal connection. Your peaceful yet profound faith will calm the swirling waters and bring the blessed resolutions you desire. So you need to come into peace. You have to bring things into balance. Now we have clarity. This newfound clarity requires you to release any present or past illusions you've been holding on to. These may be false assumptions about situations or people in your environment. So be honest with yourself about others' intentions, about your own plans and their potential outcomes. Illusions also sometimes encompass deeper aspects of yourself. Even if you think no longer carry any old hurts or misinformation, you may be subtly influenced by fears and limitations you've unwittingly accepted as truth. The eagle calls you to look deep within and reclaim your inner strength. As you do so, your true power becomes more clear and directed, and your creativity starts to take shape. The vibrant golden color surrounding the eagle signifies greater mental activity and brightness of mind. Great value is coming to your life. Don't be surprised to find the time before you're opening up with new ideas, accuracy, inspiration, and even prosperity. It's time to get clear about who you are and what you want and how you're going to get there. This card is telling you plan, prepare, and prosper. Now we have duality. Many meanings, misunderstanding. Your life is also full of dualities. You're at times, sometimes masculine and sometimes feminine, physical, ethereal, fully human, and fully divine. This card encourages you to explore all these true yet diverse aspects of yourself. If you may feel strange to dive into new spiritual practices, if you've always been physically oriented, an active masculine approach to life may feel unnatural if you've traditionally been more reflective in feminine mode. But these deeper layers of yourself now long to be expressed. In opening up to these experiences, you will tap important, previously unknown strengths and talents and widening the scope of your spiritual and your personal, even your professional life. Finally, there is a message of warning in this card regarding distorted perceptions. Magdalena, or Mary Magdalene, has been historically misunderstood, called a prostitute when she was actually an educated landowner. Be conscious of the ways you may be misunderstood, and be courageous in your intention to live your own life and stand in your truth. Also, be aware of any misunderstandings you carry about yourself. Any limiting or judgmental notions must be set aside. A clear understanding of your truth requires you to embrace your divine nature, the most gracious and powerful part of your many-faceted, sparkling identities. Right away, I don't like to cover that, but I have no choice. We need to go and find, this is all about balance. So the 9 worlds is finding the balance and Midgard. It's going from the darkness to the light, the lower heavens to the higher heavens. It's about your duality. It's about Are you expressing your masculine or your feminine more or less? And find the balance in between those two. Calming the waters and being peaceful. Getting clarity about your situation. Write it down on paper. Like, I have everything written down for me for what steps I need to become abundant, or in my situation, what am I supposed to do when I move, right? Spirit, what message do you have for those in the struggle? What message, Spirit, do you have for those in the struggle? What message do you have for those in the struggle, Spirit? So we need to find the balance within ourselves. We need to be calm about it. We need to be practical about it. I am honest with myself and others, which you need to be honest about your situation. I have power. It is real. So maybe some of you have abilities. You're intuitive, you're clairvoyant. You might be an empath. So no, you do have the power within you to make these changes. You are not so lost. You just need to find a balance within and gain clarity about what it is that you want to do, how to prosper. Write out some plans. Not all of them will work out, but you got to be your true authentic self. Spirit, what message do you have for those in the struggle? Friendship. The energy of friendship supports an intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. So for many people, this is hard. When you hit hard times, you some people, not all, kind of tend to isolate because you don't want to burden other people with your problems. Sometimes you're in a situation where you literally are alone and you don't feel like you have any friends, but there are people out there willing to help. You just have to, scream at the mountaintops and ask for it. I've been doing the same, don't get much, but I know who I can ask if I am in need. And maybe after this dying out of the old patterns that we're having, we have to let go of the past in order for this new to come in. Maybe we'll get some better friends and have better friendships with more like-minded people that resonate with your vibrations, people that are interested in what you are interested in. So you can take a look at it that way. Maybe they're the ones coming in to help you with the clarity and calming the waters and helping you out. What message for those in the struggle, Spirit? What message, Spirit, do you have for those in the struggle? We have Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. The presence of the dust devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream Ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in the mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects to you now: the winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is coming at or happening to you, and the winds that churn inside you with the dust devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains, shackling you to barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy conflict, exuberant and wild is how you shift. Trust the process. The dust devil knows what you need when you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. Which is a really perfect card that's going with everything here. We have a world that in our outside perspective is dying. The old past, the old systems of the way the world works is dying out. And we can't see where this rebirth is taking us. We are unable to see it because the dust is so cluttered and we don't see things clearly. But within us, we know, and some of us are aware that there is an activation happening within us to grow, to make a ruckus out of our own selves, because we need to find the balance within ourselves. We need to gain that clarity. And once that dust settles, we got friendships happening. We got calming the waters happening. We have the clarity we're going to need to push forward and succeed. Spirit, how are you? What message do you have for those in the struggle? What message do you have for those in the struggle, Spirit? Stillness. We have a reflecting pool. In stillness, your power emerges. Tap into your inner sacred witness to discover the dwelling place of your soul. In profound peace and silence, you can discover the truth of your being. If you are in pain, go into the stillness until you find the source. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelmed urgency and emergency. There is always a higher truth to seek out. Your soul loves what is real and honest. In quietude, the truth emerges. Move past the bustle and chatter of life into sweet stillingness. Allow the chaos of the outer world to roll off your back, the way water rolls off the back of a duck. Surrender to it, seek solitude to hear the voice of spirit, and serenity will follow. The spirit of the reflecting pool says, in silence you will find the dwelling place of your soul. Take time to move into quietude and you'll uncover a vast store of insight emerging within you. In ongoing situations, your life, hold back, take time to reflect before responding. So there's a lot of inner work that needs to be done right now in order to move forward. Right now, the past, this dark energy is still here. It's still playing itself out. It's in its dying death rolls. And we don't have our rebirth just yet. We're waiting for it. But in the meantime, while we're waiting, we're being asked to start looking inward into that spiral within, to find our balance within ourselves, to balance our masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves, to clear up any misunderstandings we have. calming the water with peaceful self-reflection, because you need to go into the stillness to reflect on what it is that you want and what it is that you need. Your soul is talking to you. And when you get that clarity, you're going to move out of that stagnation because you have the power. And you will have some friendships either after the storm and that dust settles, or in the mist. What does those in the struggle need to hear? What do those in the struggle need to hear? What messages does those in the struggle need to hear? What did those in the struggle need to hear, Spirit? Thank you. We have reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. We have light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. We have inner world. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Jeez Louise, this is just like the dust devil is talking about. You have things going on the outside, you have things going on in the inside. It's chaotic, it's crazy, it's driving crazy, it's making you nuts, it's giving you anxiety. But you need to reflect from the inner world because you have the biggest power of light, and you need to reflect upon who and what you are. What do those in the struggle need, Spirit? What do those in the struggle need, Spirit? The Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. You have learned so much and are now recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought you. The Order of Melchizedek is coming to you today to encourage you to continue on this pathway and not give up. Even in moments of darkness and fear, there is opportunity for you to share your light. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's imperative for you to know you're not alone. Light is with you and within you. And by invoking spiritual support, you will be able to muster up the strength, courage, and focus you need to surmount whatever challenges face you. This is everything that's been spoken thus far in this reading. This card embodies everything. Spirit, what did those in the struggle need? What did those in the struggle need? What message, Spirit? What did those in the struggle need? It's time to release negativity. So even if you are in the most chaotic or bad situation, just think of the positive things and let go of the negativity. Look at the brighter side of the situation. It's time to take action. So guys, as much as we need to do the inner work to be still, we need to start putting our feet forward and making some movement in whatever it is that you are trying to change in your life. Spirit, what does those in the struggle need? What do those in the struggle need, Spirit? What do those in the struggle need? What are you waiting for? Your life, the life you dreamed of awaits you. So guys, don't stop moving towards your goals. Don't stop moving towards what you're dreaming of, a new situation for yourself. Focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. So if you are making a conscious effort to remember your dreams, have a dream journal. Write down what you are seeing, what you're experiencing. Those can help shed some light on the situation at hand. Spirit, what life purpose can you give those in the struggle? So for many people, they might have lost a job. You are at a crossroads at your life. You don't know what to do. So I'm going to pull some life purpose cards. This might not resonate with all of you, but it might with somebody, and it's somebody's message. Again, so take all what resonates with you. Spirit, what does those in the struggle need? What messages? Speaker, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So are you somebody that has a YouTube channel? Are you somebody that does blogs, vlogs? Do you do speaking arrangements? Do you have a motivational arrangement? Or if you're into something like that, this is a direction you might want to go. Maybe you are a really good communicator and the words that you have to say will change lives. Creative expression, your soul longs to express itself creatively. So again, are you a crafter? Are you somebody that is a musician, artist? You draw, you paint. You might have some success doing those things. And flowers, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Are you somebody that makes wreaths, baskets? Are you a florist? Are you a gardener? Are you somebody that does architectural gardening? These are the things that you might be looking into that might stir some passion within you. Archangel Michael and Spirit, can you give those in the struggle a prayer? Spirit, can you give those in the struggle a prayer? Let go of fear now. This is a good one. My prayer, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. So guys, if this is something that resonates with you, I'm going to leave the message a little closer. You can take a snapshot, a pause, write it down, whatever it is that you would like to do if this resonates with you. Spirit, what message do you have for those in the struggle? Okay, this one fell out. I'll take it. Trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. Spirit, what message do you have for those in the struggle? One more, Spirit. Enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else. So guys, sometimes we don't see the value of sitting in where we are because there's a lot of lessons that we can learn and take away from. So enjoy where you are, even if things are really unsettled and very miserable. Find the happiness in something. Time to move on. Flow with the river, see where it takes you. So guys, always appreciate the journey that you're on, your soul journey, your actual physical body journey. You are going through a transformation. The world is changing, whether we like it or not. Things are going to happen and we need to go with the flow and just go with it. But we need to do a lot of the inner work. We need to make sure that we have the calm waters in order for us to move forward. We need to seek out the light in the middle ground here. And when we get that clarity, friends and people will be coming in. We need to reflect. There is action that we need to start taking. Inner and our outer world. Spirit, what is the overall feeling for this read? What is the overall feeling for this read? Oh, excuse me. We have Tiwaz, Sun, Divinity. A key theme for this rune card is the sort of passionate leadership that takes into consideration the greater good. It may represent the need for self-sacrifice, but if you can find the strength and self-discipline to work for the benefit of all, rather than just yourself, you will reap rich rewards and the respect of others. Victory is indicated here, but only if you proceed with personal honesty and consideration for others. You need to be proactive, not reactive. Now find the courage within to take whatever action is needed to achieve your goals. Don't take action for the sake of taking action, though, as this card is also a warning against rashness. Be curious and open your mind to the opinions of others. Weigh up the pros and cons, know where your strengths lie, and then move forward and justify confidence in your ability to be committed and successful leader. So guys, it is an uphill battle. As our world is collapsing and we're going into a new world, we do have to consider the needs and everybody as a whole, but that also includes you. Maybe you are the leader in your community that will be helping other people come to realizations of what's happening in the paradigm. Maybe you're in a company, maybe you're doing something by yourself. Always think of how you are going to include others in your journey. I mean, and that's a really good card. Spirit, how are you helping those in the struggle? How are you helping those in the struggle, Spirit? We have Laza of Parvati. There is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same thing or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzy workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effect shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of a great future happiness. Her oracle asks you to invoke her and trust what transpires is for your healing and spiritual fulfillment. Give up the notion that the deepest issues require the most difficult path to heal. Let her liaison dance of happiness and grace unveil a gentler and more loving way. Beautiful. So guys, I hope that all of you that are in the struggle got something out of this. You resonated with it. You do some of the inner work. Things will be okay. Just keep pushing through and sending each and every one of you love and light. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.